First of all, I want to big up Kevin Gates for coming out and admitting something that a lot of people are afraid to admit. He's been showing a whole lot of growth over the years, and hopefully by him doing this, a lot of people will come out and do the same thing, because it really takes a strong man to come out and admit something like this to the public. Recently, he came out and admitted to Mike Tyson that he was molested as a child. I'm not making this video to shame this man, but instead, I'm making this video to give him his respect.
For you as a kid, man, what brought you into the rap game?
It was an escape for me. And I'm gonna say something, I never said this in no interview, no podcast or anything like that. I grew up real violent and real aggressive. Not because I wanted to be, but I was molested when I was a child. So I had this fear of being vulnerable. So I took every kind of martial arts you could take, and I even boxed, I did everything. And I wanted to be the toughest person on earth. But writing and making music was always an escape for me. Like, I never had the nuts to come out and say that. This is my first time saying this today since I've been.
Yeah, but I know that route too. Why do you think I became the meanest motherfucker on the planet? Somebody did something to me,
Yes, sir.
and I didn't want it to happen again. So I became this guy.
Yeah. Take it to the furthest extent.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. That's my story.
that's the.
But
real deal.
it was really everything that I did. Even like people say, like Kevin Gates, he this killer. I'm not.
I'm glad we all starting to get an understanding of why we have all these over-exaggerated thugs out here. And with this video, I'm trying to spark the conversation about why we got so many brothers running in and out of jail. Kevin Gates is a happily married man. He has a beautiful wife and beautiful children, but that's the same story with a lot of men out there that was molested in the past. So that kind of brings an end to the conversation of men living a certain lifestyle because of what happened to them in the past. If Kevin Gates went through what he went through and he's still straight, what's your excuse? There's a whole lot of interesting topics I'm going to touch on in this video, but right now, what I really want to know is, do you think these dudes out here, all these thugs on the down low?
No, they on a low down, okay? Because I'm going to tell you something right now. This guy supposed to be thugs who I used to be with. And I'm going to tell you something right now. They love when you put your tongue in their ass. They love when you put your fingers in their ass. And then they would lay there and they say, come on now, don't do that, ain't gay. And then next thing you know, the next day they talking about, come on, do that thing you was doing to me last night. They love it. They love it. They love it up there. And plus they showing it right in our face today. And a lot of dudes, they talking about these street dudes.
Hold on, wait, sister, hold on, pause. Wait 1 second. So you telling me that you put your tongue in the thug's booty?
Let me tell you something.
How
We
you
were
doing?
together for 10 years.
Oh my God.
Okay? And I'm just saying, normal casual sex or whatever, getting down freaking and stuff, yes, they love it. I'm telling you, they love it. Okay? And I have many friends, when they having sex with their boyfriends or husbands and they freak like that and stuff, they like it. Do that thing what you was doing to me last night. Stuff like that. But when you first start to do it, they'd be like, come on now, what you doing? What you doing? Come on, that's some gay shit. Don't do that to me. But when I tell you, they be fronting, because when you keep doing it, they get so quiet.
Maybe
They
you
get
just
quiet.
maybe you just
And they
turning
like
these
it.
dudes out. You eat booty?
No, I'm just answering your question. I believe the outside dudes and the celebrity dudes, yes. Because you know why? It's a movement going on. And instead of them getting initiated fighting, they all get initiated getting fucked in the ass and shit. And then they all down with each other, know who each other with. They go to the big parties and stuff. Just like Cat Williams said. That's exactly how it is.
Yo, that is so true, my sister. Yo, you said a mouthful. And you know what?
They get jealous of one another.
Yo, they get jealous of one another. Everything you just said was so real. You know the phone number, right?
Yeah.
Real talk. Yo, make sure you call back whenever you feel like it. I really do appreciate you. Take care. All right, sister, no doubt. What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
Man, look. Women be turning these dudes out. I'm just now realizing that with her phone call. She talking about the dude told her to stop, and she still put the tongue in his booty. Now you talking about he fruity because you turn him out and he liked it. Once you grin you in, women be turning dudes out too. And women be molesting boys too. So we got to understand that dynamic of it as well. Because once you get turned out, ain't no telling what you gonna like after you don't like it. I mean, do you think these modern thugs on the down low?
Yes. I want to say, like, when you said you see a big buff woman with a skinny dude, I was bigger with a skinny dude, but I've never done anything to make him less masculine. Like, I am just feminine, so I don't know. I never did anything turn out, but I did think he was on the low because, he tried to facade like he all strong and stuff, right? But he was talking about how another dude looked. So that made me wonder, and then he never wanted to go down, you know what I'm saying? So that just made me like...
Hold on, wait, sister, how big are you?
I'm not that big, but he did always want me to give him, all the time. Why? Why we can't change it up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand.
How small was he, sister? Like, was he short?
No, we was probably the same height, but I was probably 250, and he was like 120 something, 130.
So you was 250 and he was like 1 something and he was on the DL because you was dominating him?
I wasn't dominating him. No.
And you said he never wanted to go down on you. Is it because it was stank?
Oh my goodness.
Never.
Oh.
He's big, but he's a cheater, okay? So it's like, why are you cheating on me? I have a crib. You have nothing. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have a car, none of that. I helped him get a car, everything. Like, I just was wondering, like, did he treat women like this and use them because he likes men? Like, because he's always on his phone.
But if you got with him and you bigger than him, you got more money than him, then you was the man in the relationship, my sister. I'm just calling it how I see. I think a lot of women out here is the reason why these brothers be on the DL, because you emasculated by being with certain type of women. Just by him being with you was emasculating himself by being in a relationship with you.
Why would he do that? Like, why? Because
why would you do that?
Oh my goodness.
I know. I don't know. I just wanted to take care of him, but that was a while ago.
No doubt. That's what I'm talking about, sister. At least you kept it real and you still beautiful regardless, and you gonna find you a man that's gonna love you for real, for real. No doubt, sister.
So much.
No doubt. Hey, you know the phone number? Feel free to call back whenever you feel like it. You heard? All right, no doubt. Man, that was a beautiful sister right there. But like I said, man, a lot of y'all dudes get in relationships with these women that's more manly than you. And you could be a straight man, but by the time you get out that relationship, you're going to be a straight bitch. Because she going to dominate you in every aspect. Sports, shit. It's going to be like the worst thing that ever happened to you in your life. Get a female that's on your level. Don't be a small dude with a bigger chick. If you a small dude, get a smaller chick, like how my Mexican people do it. Shout out to my Mexicans out there, because they have relationships and families and stuff like that, because they know how to pick a mate. Do you think these thugs out here is on the down low, man?
Yeah, I actually think these thugs could be on the down low, or, they could just be doing some, nasty
how
shit.
You doing?
My language. I mean, you remember Pulp Fiction? At the end of Pulp Fiction, they were about to rape this whole dude and Bruce, and it was just because it was a form of torture. Most of these thugs out here could be just some serious thugs that will just come get your man if there's some money due, and they'll just pull him up, record him, and give him the business and be like, look, you got like 2 days, I'm gonna put this in front of everyone.
Oh my goodness.
And it just make you feel like, shit. And then next you know, you got a whole sex tape that you probably didn't even want to do.
Hold on, wait a minute, bruh. So you saying that these thugs get these men, put a camcorder on their ass, take advantage of them, and put out a sex tape?
I'm telling you,
goodness.
Yeah. Most definitely. That's probably why they, they come kill him, man. Like, no, I don't know why he shot him. Well, he probably did some, some dirt. You got some dirt. And, it gets to the point, like, before you get this dirt out, and then some beef you don't understand.
Yo, that's real, bro. Yo, thank you for your phone call, man. No doubt. Yo, what you said was real, man. I got to elaborate on this real quick. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I got to talk about what you just said, man. Thank you so much.
How you doing?
He said them thugs, they just nasty like that. They will put you on camcorder and get your booty. Yo, no disrespect to that brother, man. But he sounded like he was speaking from experience, man. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. Also hit that Cash App too. Hit me off for something. You heard? But that's Negro here, no there. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you want to, you might as well subscribe. 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 You want to, you might as well subscribe.